hunting over here. Now over here, if you're going to challenge him, you're going to get more and more rewards. Kind of the same ideas like you most probably saw in those idle RPGs. You're going to deploy the best team over here, send them to battle, and afterwards you can exit that feature over there. Really important, that fact, okay? So you can stay in a lot of fights. The graphic is decent enough. You're going to be able to equip them up to 4 equipments. Afterwards you're going to unlock more and more things. You're going to enhance over here, start up your gear in order for you to make them even stronger. You're going to have cross-server arena in order for you to fight with other players. Kind of the same idea. You're going to send up to 6 heroes. If you're going to win, you can skip the fights, really important. Welcome, and we'll check out Tales of Yokai. Now this is going to be an idle RPG over here on Idle Games TV. Now I've played this game for 1 week, and this is what you're going to encounter. A lot of heroes to be collected. Obviously you're going to need to start them up quite a lot, until you're going to be able to increase their damage in order for them to go in the campaign and different kind of other challenges. So you're going to have up to 6 heroes that you're going to be able to send in the team, different kind of factions. Obviously you're going to mix them over here and you're going to get different kind of bonus depending on what you're going to send in the fight. Eventually you're going to get stuck in the campaign, so you're going to need to figure out other modes for you to get more and more resources out of this game. You're going to have the Endless Tower, a lot of dungeons, typical like in those idle RPGs. The graphic is decent in a way. Now different kind of characters for sure, so a lot of differences between the heroes that you're going to be able to notice. Now right now I'm getting my ass kicked over here because I'm not that strong, and obviously they will die over here. Now unfortunately you do not have the auto battle mode on, and what I mean by that, the auto continuous mode. So if you're going to win a fight, go further and further, so you're going to need to click every time next fight, and that quite sucks. Now you're going to be able to go into the wildness over here. Now over here, this is where the fun happens. So you're going to have the tower, the Yokai locking tower. This is the endless tower that you find in most of those idle RPGs. You're going to deploy the best team over here, send them to battle, and afterwards you can exit that feature over there. Really important, that fact, okay? So you can stay in a lot of fights that are in this game. From what I can remember, up to 4 fights. So you can go into campaign, you can go into the tower, you can go in the arena, and you can go into the experience option over here. Now over here, this is where you're going to sweep a lot of resources. These are the daily dungeons that you need to do: gold instance, experience instance, Shikigamiya instance, and opal instance. Now you're going to want to use even with 50 gemstones in a way, if you are going to have enough of those. Over here, a roulette or a ticket, a dice thing that you can collect a lot of resources. You're going to complete a lot of quests and you will get that feature unlocked. Over here, depending on the day that you're going to jump in the game, you're going to have different kind of dungeons unlocked, and from here obviously more and more resources to be collected depending on the day. Keep that in mind, and you will use them on different kind of factions. Now panorama over here, this is another thing that you will have unlocked if you're going to play enough. Now remember, I've played this game for 1 week, didn't yet unlock everything. There are some features that you need to play at least 2 weeks to have them unlocked, not have a specific skill. You need to play at least 2 weeks. Now over here, you're going to need to have 2 teams in order for you to go further and further. Really interesting. You have seen most likely these things in other RPGs as well. You're going to have this Luffy thing unlocked depending on the day that you're going to try to play in, and just unlock this feature over here, the Shikoku over here. Now I'm not that strong, and in order for me to fight this guy, most likely I will try to go over here. Let's see. Okay, now the good part is that automatically a screen will appear in order for you to let you know that you have won or you have lost the other fights that you were in, so you can click for the next stage. So really nice regarding that feature, but unfortunately, as I mentioned, it will be hard for you to click again next. Now if you play enough, you're going to be able to unlock the 4x speed. It will be really fast for you to go further and further. You're going to be able to join a guild eventually. In the guild, you're going to be able to let's say fight a guild boss. Here it is. You're going to challenge different kind of guild bosses. If you're going to fight at least once, afterwards you can sweep it to do the same amount of damage. From here you're going to get some chests, not necessarily from this guild boss, because from what I can remember you're going to have at least 2, so this is a different one, but you're going to have a different one over here, not over here, sorry, where is it, because no, this hunting over here. Now over here, if you're going to challenge him, you're going to get more and more rewards, kind of the same ideas like you most probably saw in those idle RPGs. Now you have different kind of factions, as I mentioned, and you're going to need to merge them quite a lot, and you're going to go over here and you're going to do a lot of summons. So in the March center over here, you're going to go over here and do as many summons as you can with different kind of scrolls. Don't necessarily use your gems in a way. Now you're going to get some rarities over here that you're not going to use, so you're going to be able to use them as food in order for you to upgrade your previous heroes that you're going to have. Really important, as I mentioned, you're going to be able to unlock more and more features as long as you're going to play even more in this game. Now for example, over here in the tower, from what I can remember, in the wildness over here in the Yokai tower, now right now I have a fight, but it requires me 2 weeks to unlock the towers for each faction over there. Okay, now you're going to have quick AFK mode over here, over here, AFK privileges. You can buy them if you do want to do that, it's going to be up to you, but really important, use this as fast as you can, in at least once a day, because you're not going to have enough experience points at first you're not going to have them. Now bounty bar over here, you're going to send your heroes in different kind of missions. Afterwards you're going to be able to claim the rewards, afterwards hit refresh for free, and you can deploy them automatically. Really nice, that feature, automatically. Now over here, depending on how far did you went in the campaign mode, you're going to unlock more and more resources, and eventually you're going to go into your inventory and you're going to summon with the fragments more and more heroes that you're going to use or not, depending on the food or whatever, in order for you to start up your main heroes. Okay, the graphic is decent enough, you're going to be able to equip them up to 4 equipments. Afterwards you're going to unlock more and more things. You're going to enhance over here, start up your gear in order for you to make them even stronger. Bloodline over here, you're going to be able to place different kind of, I don't know, monks along their side in order for you to obviously make them even stronger, and you can inlay the gems. Okay, now you can have those resources by playing in different kind of dungeons, so watch out where you're going to send your heroes. Really important, try to play in all the dungeons daily in order for you to be able to get all the resources for these characters over here. Now unfortunately in the campaign mode I cannot go further, but keep in mind in the wildness, this is where you're going to have the fights. Realm over here, this is where you're going to have the arena mode over here. Advanced arena, you're going to need a specific level over here. You're going to have cross server arena in order for you to fight with other players. Kind of the same idea, you're going to send up to 6 heroes. If you're going to win, you can skip the fights, really important, and you can go eventually to the next fight in order for you to be able to get more and more resources. You're going to have a quest daily in order for you to participate in the arena, so you're going to need to come daily in the arena at least once or twice. Okay, now until you're going to figure these things out, you're going to notice that the game eventually looks like the other idle RPGs, unfortunately, but what can you do? Mostly copies of those best idle RPGs that you can find out there, but for sure some of them will stick to you. So check out my YouTube channel in order for you to find more idle RPGs. Some of them will be really nice. A lot of events when you're going to start this game, a lot of fragments for this hero. Try to use him in your team because you're going to get a lot of copies for him. Although he's not necessarily the best one, use him at first until you're going to figure out other better heroes. Okay, and a lot of challenges, different kind of things that you're going to be able to play daily, so you're going to need to be an active player in this one. A lot of emails that you're going to be able to collect resources. Unfortunately right now I cannot go upper with the levels for my main characters over here, because I need more and more fragments from other heroes in order for me to be able to ascend my main team over here, unfortunately. But if you're going to play more, for sure you're going to be able to get better and better tips for this game. So if you know better tips regarding this game and if you have played more, let me know in the comments below how far did you reach, and for sure let us know if it's worth it in your opinion, because from what I have played over here, kind of the same idea, another idle RPG. Until next time, take care and be safe. Bye.